What's up guys, it is time for another video with the XJ. Today we're making panels for our rusted out spots. This is one I need to cut on that blue line. That way I can make that bitch fit. Yeah, in our last video, we made these cuts. There's one right there. One on the inside, I don't feel like crawling on the ground right now, but I gotta make those patches. There's two more rust spots under there, but I gotta make patches just to go over the rust spots. I can't get my grinder under there to cut because they're in difficult spots. I will show you in a little bit. But yeah, I'm fixing it. Oh yeah, I think I explained this, I don't know. But I'm making repairs out of this old fender. I ordered the new fender today. It should be in, I have no idea, because the company I ordered it from has to order from another company and send it up here. I live in Alaska, so that's going to take a minute. But yeah, I'm probably going to take this next piece from like right here back, because it is a pretty long piece I'm going to be cutting. But yeah, I'm going to get started on measuring. What I do when I measure, I cut off a piece of cardboard. I'm going to put it up under it. I'm gonna hit it a few times to get that line on the cardboard, and I'm gonna cut it kind of like how I did with this one. I cut this one a little short, so I had to add another piece to it. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do with that. After I get that measured out and cut, I will show you. I'm gonna mark that and cut it, and I'm gonna get that done right now. Okay, so I got my cardboard cut out. Now I'm fixing to get up under there, put it up to it, beat it a little bit, and get it cut out, which I'm just gonna lay on this tarp so I don't get dirty or whatnot. Let's get it under here. Okay, yeah, you see that pretty gnarly thing? That's gonna take up most of that cardboard. Yeah, so I'm gonna set my phone down. I'm gonna beat this and I will be right back to you. Okay, so I got it all beat out. I got my little mark on it, as you can see. But I am gonna have to cut this a little bit right here off. I guess just a little bit difficult to cut that, so I didn't fully cut that off. But yeah, now that's just paint. That's the metal. But yeah, we're gonna cut this line out right now. All right, so we got it cut out. Now it's time to cut it out of there. I'm gonna do that right now. Well, I got that piece cut out, so now I'm gonna hammer it flat. I'm gonna trim it up. I'm gonna size it to the bottom. Well, actually, I'm gonna hammer it flat. I'm gonna size it, cut it, size it again, see if it still fits, which hopefully, in a perfect world, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna get to fucking all right, we have flattened out that piece of fender. Now it's time to go look and see what she looks like on the bottom. Then I'm gonna mark it and cut it. Which, this one I'm gonna leave a little big because I'm gonna place it over the hole and I'm gonna weld it around. Like, obviously I can't weld right now because I don't have wire for my welder, but I'll get that. But yeah, I'm gonna place this over it. I want it to overlap a little bit. That's basically what I'm trying to say. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. So, God, there's no line under here. Fuck. Yeah, that's a big ass piece. I'm gonna put my old phone down for a quick minute. I'll be right back. All right, we got that piece trimmed up. Fits up really nice, overlaps well. I could trim a little bit, but I'm not really going to, because it doesn't need to be pretty. It doesn't need to be pretty because it's going on the bottom. Nobody's gonna see it. I'm gonna spray some spray-on bed liner over it. I got it somewhere in here. Yeah, after I weld it and shit, I'm just gonna spray that shit over it. Seal it up real nice. But yeah. Now I'm gonna trim this one right where this blue is. This is actually a pretty nice fit, but it does need to be trimmed that little bit. And then when it gets trimmed that little bit, and I get my welding wire in, I'm gonna I'm gonna try and make this as flush as possible, though. It can be the best fit. That way it can actually look like I didn't fucking cut a hole in it. But yeah, and then I'm gonna do the same shit. This, when I'm done with this whole Jeep, that's probably all gonna be bedline. Look, you can see me. What the fuck? Okay, but anyways, yeah. I'm gonna cut this off real quick, and then I'll let you watch me size it up and see if it fits very well. Let's get her done. All right, we just got it trimmed up. All right, now let's see here. Does it fit nice and flush? Yeah, it actually fits pretty fucking good. It's pretty fucking good. Now I'm gonna bend it around. I'm probably gonna have to trim it up a little bit, but I'm gonna wait till welding day to do that. But anyways, let's chunk that over there. Let's take a look under here. Ow, motherfucker. Okay. Anyways, so you see that tiny little weld, the tiny rust spot right here? I'm just gonna weld a patch over it, not even gonna fucking worry about cutting it out, because I can't get the grinder to that one. And then there is another one. Oh, you see the son of a bitch right there? I can't cut that one out either. I'm gonna do the same thing. Just weld a fucking plate over it. And yeah. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and cut out. Well, actually, no, my battery's dead. So I'm gonna let that charge up a little bit, and then I'll get to fucking cutting on that son of a bitch again. In the meantime, I'm gonna take those fucking fender bracket things off. I'm gonna do that right now. That way I don't cut them, because I'm probably gonna need them for my new fender that's coming in sometime, hopefully soon. Let's do that. All right, we got our 2 patches made, and they're already trimmed up and everything. They're ready to go. I just gotta shape them to it, which I'm gonna do that on weld day. But anyways, that's all I got, guys. Oh shit, my paint. That's okay. Anyways, that's all I got. Peace.